I think the person left. Cannot say it, bro. Later I get bombed. Huh? I'll tell you later. Hi, Banana. Have I seen this person before? Hi, Vivian Low Art. Oh, yes, I have. Hi, Banana. Haven't seen you in a long time though. No, never seen. No, you're the one that always say it's spelling error, no? I remember, yeah, in secondary. Okay, I shouldn't dox you. Hi, Hustle with Hansel. Wow, what a hustler. Okay, today we'll try something. Jason. uh, guys, Jason made his debut. Jason, you can debut again later. Why? I think you'll be famous, Jason. You can be the next streamer. Yeah. Who's that diva behind the cam? Exactly. The moderator didn't want to make like a full debut. But I think he should, right? Hi, Valencia. Okay, anyways, today we're going through something different. I know usually I go through the papers, right? But I'm still doing the same sections, just that more questions of each section. So if you guys want to skip to a different one, you can just let me know. Slay, indeed. Hi, AC Photopia. Feel like I've seen you before. I think so. But yeah, okay. Just a recap. Okay, I think I should recap later when there's more people. But in the meantime, how's everyone's day? Oh, I'm so bad at this phrase. I always stutter. How is everyone's day going? Yes. Hi, hey, hey. Cause it's like 5+, or rather gonna be 6. So I assume most of you have ended school. Oh no, it's June halls. Even better. Getting spelling error. Hi, Devia. Wait, I remember asking how to pronounce your name. I think it's Devia, right? If I'm not wrong. Spelling error? I don't think there's a spelling error. Nice try, Banana. 3 days ago, you think? What do you mean 3 days ago? You still got tests? Oh my, that's pretty sad. Why is June halls not fun for you? Do you have to go back for remedials and stuff? Devia. Is that what I said just now? Devia. I feel like I did. Got tuition every day. Okay, that's Breeze. Okay, but depends. I know some tuition are fun, especially if you, what do you call it? Go with like your friends or something. Hi, Studio Gilby person. Boo Poly Life. Why? But Poly Life is like a mix of both. I mean, I wasn't from Poly, so I wouldn't really, or rather, I can't give a very good opinion on it, or rather, a valid opinion on it. Got English song reco? No, honestly, I've been listening to like the old songs when I was a kid. You know those like pop? Yeah, I've been listening to more of that recently. You won your oratorical com 3 years in a row. Congrats, Davia. I remember you talking about this before though. Okay, anyways, there's more people now. Wasn't taking note of that. But yeah. So okay, basically what I usually do is go through a particular P5 paper. But then now it'll be more of going through the sections that I go through in the paper. So it's not specifically from one particular paper, okay? It's sourced from multiple papers. Also to promote our ebooks also. But we'll get to that later. Then so for those that are new here, there are different sections that I'll go through. First one being grammar MCQ, then vocab MCQ, SNT, and compre close. Oh, okay, but editing is not in this document that I created. But yes, so if you guys want to do a particular section, you guys can what do you call it? Comment down, or if you have anything interesting to share or ask, please comment down. Okay, Jason, if I'm gonna change Nathan's name. Yeah, no worries. Like what kind? Um, like sorry, like Katy Perry's old song or Demi Lovato. I'm not really a Swiftie, but I guess her songs are nice. Like during certain periods of times, I just listen to it more. Um, what else? Yeah, it's mostly those like pop kind, I guess. Okay. Anyways, hi AC0. Huh? No. Mianpao was asking if there was any reco. You want to reco any song, Jason? This one? Okay. Admin Jason is playing the song that he recommends. Okay, but anyways, why is it so quiet? There's like 50 plus people, man. All bots, bro. Huh? Oh, okay. But yes, okay. If nobody is going to comment which section they want, it's been a long day. Can't even talk properly. Then I'll just carry on with grammar MCQ. You're not a bot. Okay. Thanks, AC Photopia, for the confirmation. Hi, Maya. Okay, so which I asked multiple times, so let's just carry on with this. Okay, let me. Oh, Esther. That's such a nice name. Hi, Esther. But yeah, but I listen to like this kind of songs, like the old ones, recently. Yeah, the vibe changes very fast, so I may not always listen to this. Depends on my mood. Slay for real. Okay, question one. Question one. Let's begin. So Joe, as well as his brothers, blank attending the concert tomorrow evening. So remember, for those that want to give it a try, you guys can put your answers down. Okay. You think got error? What error? What error do you think it is, Banana? Hi, Bali Poos. I remember you. Are you? I thought you were asking me. I thought you were going to ask me a question, but you say R. Studio Gilby says R. Mianpao says is. Okay, so there's a difference. So at least you guys know that it's not past tense because it's tomorrow evening, correct? So over here, we can cancel out past tense already. Then look at these two commas. Remember, anything in between two commas is always extra info. Okay? Extra info. So even, okay, there's two different scenarios. Let's say now I got this, his brothers. It's still extra info. My main subject is still Joe. Okay? Hi, Pingu. Then let's say without the comma and then there's as well as, remember you still follow Joe. Okay? So over here, the correct answer is 1. So Mianpao got it right. But nice try, Esther and Studio Gilby and Bali Poos. Okay, moving on. Mic drop, y'all sit down. For real. Okay, I can't drop my mic. If not, I don't think my pay is enough to pay for this. I'll just be slaving away here. Okay. It's fine, Bali Poos. No worries. That's how we learn. Actually, when you make a mistake, it's much more memorable than when you get it right. Because you'll be like, ooh, I did this question before, I got it wrong that time, so now I know how to do. Or rather, that's how it works for me, okay? Why the other options are wrong, I already explained it. Okay, next one. Can you say memorable again? Why? What's wrong with the way I say memorable? Am I not enunciating properly? To in falling for this again. Okay, yeah. So the way I created this document would be like it comes in 2 questions. So the thing it tests will be the same. So basically, if you guys got it wrong, you can try again and solidify whether what you understood was correct or not. Okay. It's funny. I mean, it's funny. Am I getting made fun of the way I speak now? Okay, so 2. So over here, 1. Okay, Esther says R. No wonder your report so many red lines. What do you mean? Wait, since when do report cards have red lines? I've never seen that before. Is that a thing? Hi, quarter life crisis. That's a funny username. Okay. So what did we say just now? Two commas means extra info, right? He working already? Yeah, but ain't that far off, right? Because he said he was 25. I mean, sorry if I'm doxing you, but that's why you commented. That ain't very far off though. Maybe he opened his report card in Microsoft Word. Mian Pao, not wrong. I was doing this on Microsoft Words, man. Saw so many. Okay, no, not a lot. Microsoft Word underlines your error rate if there's a grammar mistake. Is it? I thought it was spelling. Spelling's red, then if it's grammar, it's blue. No? Bali Poos, you're making me doubt my whole existence right now. Blue? Right, it's blue. You should. I should doubt my existence. Okay, never mind. Moving on. My father, together with his colleagues, which is extra info, so basically I can cancel it out. Next, this Saturday, so present tense. So my father are going to the science fair? No, right? So it should be my father is going to the science fair. Have you existed before today? Mian Pao, that's kind of mean, man. Damn, Yakub. Esther, I feel like you're trolling, no? Okay, maybe you're not. Okay, but remember, whenever you see two commas, it's always extra info. Basically, if I take it out of my sentence, the context will still be the same, okay? You're not, you're C6 English. It's fine. That's only up from here, guys. Cannot be pessimistic. If you don't believe in yourself, then you can't expect others to believe in you. Motivational. Okay, just kidding. Moving on. Hi, Ryan. Welcome back. Not much. I feel like that's sarcasm, but thanks if you're genuine. Hi, Wasabi. Can still go lower. It's fine. It already happened, O levels. Oh, sorry, Esther. I thought you were a primary school student. Knee 7. Okay, Mian Pao, stop spreading hate. That is not nice. That's not something you should not advocate, but it's not something you should tell other people. 4 bad, huh? All the grades. Oh, the higher your number, the lower the banding or ranking. Forgot what they call it. Okay. I ate but no E. Okay, at least you can do word plays, Esther. So not that bad, not that bad. Okay, you guys say 4 for this. So receiving. Tom is looking forward to receiving the letter of acceptance to the school. Can I ask the diva behind the camp to teach us today? Jason, you want to teach them today? Oh, okay, never mind. Jason doesn't want to. Is that Jason? No, his name is not spelled that way. So Tom is looking forward to receiving is indeed correct, okay? So the phrase look forward to must be followed by a verb and an ing. Boo, Jason, for real. I just saw someone with like red, yellow, blue hearts. Ugh. Like, you know, the AC one, then they bleed red, blue, gold, or something. If I'm not wrong. Sorry, guys, there's something stuck in my throat. Okay, so receiving is correct because after a phrase like look forward to, you need verb plus ing, okay? It's basically a grammar rule. Like you say, look forward to receiving, look forward to seeing. Okay? So receive is not, receives also not, received also not. Okay? So basically, this is more suitable for singular. Yes, because verb singular you will add s. Why did I doubt myself? Okay, but yes. So doesn't match to. This one also doesn't match to. That is for plural, by the way. Received is past tense, don't really match, okay? So over here, verb ing is correct. Your blood is white and blue. Huh? Is there any... What, are you a plant plus like the horseshoe crab? Why is it white and blue? 3 Juseo. Oh, as in for this, the answer is 3. What does Juseo mean again? Please, right? Lina is excited about blank her artwork displayed at the school gallery. Hi, Meili. Feel like I've seen you before. 3, you know this for sure. Okay, confidence is key. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Oh, hi, Easy. Welcome back. Yay, everyone's coming back. Okay, not everyone. Actually, some. Okay, Lena is excited about seeing her artwork display at the school gallery. So basically, remember what I said, right? Basically, when you see this kind of phrases, in this case, excited about, you would use ing. Okay, it's basically it shows that this action is something you look forward to. Okay, so see is the base form. You don't use it afterwards like about. Seen is the past participle. Usually past participle you will use with had for past perfect. Okay, anything that's perfect you have to use past participle. Seeing is the correct answer. And for sees is present tense. And remember, verb singular you have to add s. Okay, but that's not what we are looking for here. So you guys are right to say excited about seeing her artwork displayed at the school gallery. Oh, Yamifi, the one that went on the cruise, right? Hello, welcome back. How was your cruise? Wonder when do we use past participle? Okay, past participle is for perfect tenses. Let's say had seen or had. Okay, I'll give this example because not all words have past participle. So let's say I want to use past perfect tense for me buying something, right? So buy doesn't have a past participle, so we use the past tense form of it, which is basically had bought. Okay? And when you use perfect tenses, it's basically when you want to show when this event occurred. Basically anything related to a timeline. When I'm writing my sentence, I need context about, oh, this event happened before event A. Then yes, I would use different tenses to show that sequence. You're still on the cruise, you're going back in 3 days. Wait, what? The cruise is so long. Where does it even like, what's that word called? Sail to. Yes. Hey, that's so good though. I'm jealous. Okay, but yes. Moving on. Hi Jay. Okay, different cruise. Wow. Oh, Mianpao, this Miffy needs to sponsor us for real. Mianpao and I are just in the same boat. Hi Gagu. Gagu in the house. So hi. Can teach in a singing tone. Guys, I'm not brave enough to sing on cam. But yeah. Okay, but welcome everyone. Right now we are doing grammar MCQ. So if at any point in time you want to move to vocab MCQ, compre close, or synthesis and transformation, you can just let me know. I'll just jump to that, okay? Because we have quite an extensive range of questions to cover. Hi Risa. Hi Ricky Wong. If you guys have any questions or anything entertaining to share, please do so. Just put it in the comment section. Okay, I'm going to be the one presenting the project blank I. Senkiat asked his group member. So is it am I, will I, isn't, or un? You'll not get to vocab. What do you mean you'll not get to vocab? Okay, I mean if you don't want it, we can move to compre close or SNT. Why my hair part higher today? I do not know. That's a good question. I didn't even realize. Crashing. Nah, just kidding. Oh, okay, sorry. I almost dropped the mic. Okay, but this question 4. I'm going to be the one presenting the project, aren't I? So these are question tags, okay? Common questions during grammar MCQs. You will always see them. I don't think there's a time I haven't seen a question tag in a grammar MCQ. So over here, how do you do question tags? If the front is positive, the back will be negative, and vice versa, okay? So over here, I'm usually stands for I am. But then this is a special case. So over here you would say am I not, okay, which will be replaced by aren't I, because there's no am and apostrophe t. I am, I are. This is a special case, but normally when you write you wouldn't say I are. Okay, anyway, R is for plural, so it doesn't make sense. So over here the correct answer is indeed aren't. So Esther is right. Okay. So M is not used in question text at all. Will doesn't quite match the tense of it. Will is future tense. And isn't is usually for he, she, it, not for I. Okay? Okay, let's try another question tag. For question 6, what do you think is the answer? I am, I was, I are. Huh? No, you don't use that. You use I am. Or I was. Don't say I are. The only time you use are is when you use the pronoun you. Okay, question 6. So, let me drink some water. Hi, the honored one. Feel like I've seen you before. Welcome back. 4. Aren't I? So the difference between 3 and 4. No, they haven't sponsored me, Mianbao. I mean, you could always sponsor me first. 5. There's no option 5. You're tripping. Okay, but there's no option 5, yeah. So I'm the first in line, blank I. So over here, I'm the first. Same logic, I'm not going to go through about the M and aren't again. But let's see. Over here, I'm the first. Basically, it's positive. So over here, we need a negative, which is aren't. Okay? That's the only negative option here. Option 5, let you leave the exam hall. Isn't that worse? Then you just like, I don't know, not defaulting. It's like you just not even trying. At least maybe you can have a shot. You'll get higher than if you just left. Okay, question 7. Since the coffee was still very hot, Mr. Ang took blank sips at a time. So is it many, much, a few, or a little? Hi na. 3. A few sips. So now we are at countable versus uncountable, right? So over here, sips. Can you count sips? You can, right? Like what the honored one said. This is countable. 3. Small sips. Yes. So you wouldn't say you took many sips at a time, right? So let me just cancel out the uncountable ones. So many, you wouldn't say it. Okay, another clue in the sentence is that it's very hot. So if it's very hot, you wouldn't take many sips at one go. If not, you would just burn your tongue. Okay, so over here, pretty straightforward. After cancelling everything, few is the answer. So couldn't be many. Yes, exactly. So contextual clues play an important role as well. Okay, moving on to question 8. She ate blank strawberries because she was already full. So same thing. Is it countable or uncountable? Strawberries. Okay, anyone? Hi, Naomi. 2. So she ate a few strawberries. Esther also says 2. Yes, so strawberries are countable, okay? I can count 1 strawberry, 2 strawberry, 3 strawberry. And she was already full. So if you're full, you can't really eat a lot, so it's only little. So let me cancel out the uncountable ones. Then it's between many and a few. And already full tells you that many can't be the answer, so a few is correct. Okay, she ate a few strawberries because she was already full. Hi, 14. What do you mean by huh? You got a question you want to ask? Thanks for liking the live, Gracie Beauty. Okay, moving on. Question 9. The lady blank is my neighbor has a cute dog. Why the paper looks so weird today? It's not a school paper. It's a document where I pulled up questions from different sections, okay? So if you want to move to a different section anytime, you can just let me know. Because the sections are pretty long. Just got the I don't know why am I here badge. Maybe GPT. No, I pulled it out from somewhere, but I asked GPT to help me format it. Because it was too much work. You can recognize from the tick, is it? The tick emoji. Hi, Irina. Is that how I pronounce your name? Hopefully that's right. Can we finish up at question 10? Okay, so we can move to a different section, okay? Okay, but the questions itself aren't from GPT, okay? Question 9, the lady blank is my neighbor has a cute dog. So this kind of question is very common. who, okay, basically the ones that are always confusing students is who and whom. You don't know when to use what, okay? Irina says one. So who is my neighbor has a cute dog. That's right. Because who is used to talk about people, basically subject. Which is used to talk about things. Whom is when people are seen as object. Seen as object of verb. And whose is possession. Okay. Possession. Testing me only. It's fine. You think it's what? Yes, one is correct. So in this case, I'm talking about a subject, okay? The lady who is my neighbor has a cute dog. Okay, next. So if you want to use whom, make sure that the person is being seen as an object of a verb. And if you want to use whose, it will be whose cute dog is this? Something like that. Basically possession. Hi Jana, welcome back. Are you going to be Pegro again today? Okay, so next. Jana says 3. What about whomst? It's never an option in the grammar MCQ, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, hi Ash. So the teacher blank gave us extra homework was very kind. So gave us extra homework. Do you think that will trick you? Whomst? I don't think that's that. You have to go later, no more signal. Okay, bye Miffy. Have fun on your cruise. Your multiple cruises. Okay, you guys say to who? Yes. So don't let it trick you, okay? Over here, what the question is asking for is asking about, is giving you more info. And it's asking you who gave this more info, so you must tell me the subject. Okay, and subject word is basically who. Rich can go cruise. Mianpao is cruises, not cruise. We need her to sponsor the both of us. Okay, so yeah, still here Jelly Catless. Same. Calling you GPT. Why? That's kind of mean. Okay, but basically you guys get it, okay? The options are the same, just jumbled up. Okay, so yes, okay, let me promote this 2 books a little. So if you want more grammar practices, grammar MCQ practices, you have 2 options. The first option is basically this 1200 PSLE grammar and vocab questions. So it contains past year prelim papers from Singapore's top schools, includes the full answer key. Disclaimer, it's without explanations, okay? And then it builds exam familiarity with real question formats and difficulty. And it's only $20, 2070. Let me not say 20. Later you guys say I'm a scam. But it's 2070. So yes, you can contemplate this. Never finishing the book. It's okay, I'm pretty sure you will. Just need to do 1 page every day. It'll be 1 page every day. That will be 3,000 plus questions already. Yeah, so you can do less than 10 every day and still complete it. Okay, moving on. You can opt for this if you want to focus solely on grammar, okay? So 1000 PSLE grammar MCQs practices, as you can see, is the best choice, right? So over here, this covers the most essential and challenging grammar question rules that P6 students must know. But if you want to be more prepared, like maybe you're P5 and you're scared for PSLE, you can also get this. So it's good for daily practices. If you want to time yourself, it's fine too. Okay, and this is slightly cheaper, 1990. So you guys can consider these 2 books, okay? Okay, moving on. What do you guys want to do? I like Compre Close, guys. Let's do Compre Close. Compre Close is and will forever be my favorite section. The cruise person should sponsor me the books. Not wrong. Okay, Compre Close. Okay, let me zoom this in more. Is this better? Yes. Octopuses are sea creatures well known for their rounded bodies, bulging eyes, and 8 long arms. They live in all the world's oceans, but are typically found in abundance in warm tropical waters. Blank they thrive. Oh, hi Pillow, welcome back. The cruise person should buy the company. I don't know about that. Okay, But hi, welcome back below. Hi everyone. Oh, hi Kai. Oh, that's a fish. I was wondering what was that. Hello. Oh, hi Moonlight. Welcome back. Welcome everyone. Where they thrive? Correct. Over here, I'm talking about a place. You use where for places, okay? So basically, place in which something happens. Okay, moving on. Octopuses, together with their cousins, the squid, blank often considered monsters of the deep. Hi, Zappy Buzz. Okay, what do you guys think is this? Esther, you only can fill in one word, so you can't put in which, okay? Are often considered monsters of the deep. Okay, Pilo agrees. Moonlight agrees. Well, I really haven't seen Moonlight in a while. Moonlight and Pillow are like the same, the studious kind. Okay, hi FFHZ. Is no, see, together with their cousins. So multiple, so there's plural already. Yes, so R is right, okay? Are often considered monsters of the deep, as most live near the ocean floor. However, some species live in relatively blank waters that are often less than 200 meters in depth. Oh, hi. Who's that? Why do I address you as? Okay, I don't know. I just say the anonymous person, okay? Usually, in relatively usually, that doesn't flow grammatically. Isn't together with their cousins extra info? Okay, yes, that's one point. Sorry. I forgot to see the commas. Seems like you're paying attention, Esther. So getting those two questions wrong just now paid off, right? Okay, but yes, octopuses is plural. Okay? So yes, either way is still plural, but it was my mistake. I gave you guys the wrong clue. Sorry. Okay. But yes, thanks for catching that. Moving on. Live in relatively what? Mianbao says shallow. Pillow also says shallow. Okay, shallow is correct. So why do you need the word relatively here? Is because 200 meters, it's deep for us, okay? Or rather, for some people, it's deep. So they would say relatively shallow because it's comparing to monsters of the deep, okay? Next. Dog pay. Mianbao just out to get me, and you still want me to sponsor you a Jellycat, and you're saying these kind of things. That's not right. Okay, moving on. Yes, the diet of octopuses, blank mainly crabs, shrimps, and lobsters. Wow, they eat better than me. I'm not a fan of seafood, so it's fine. Hi, Jaylene Angelica. Hi, Yetch, welcome back. Dog and pass to you. Nah, you can continue waiting, Mianbao. That'll never happen. R consists. R includes. Someone in getting paid much looks like. Wait, why are you saying Esther? Jason, you see the comment. Encompasses. Okay, if you want to use words like encompasses, consists, you need to have an off at the back. Okay, if not, it's grammatically wrong. So over here, Bali Pools is right. Includes. Jason, let it go. No, I'm not asking you to mute the person. I'm asking you to look at the comment. Okay, but yes, R. Diet of octopuses are mainly. It sounds right, but I feel like something is missing though. And anyway, it's saying the diet, so it's only one diet, so it should be is, okay? But it's me. But it's mainly doesn't really give me the contextual clue that I'm talking about what it encompasses, like what it consists of. Encompasses of will be correct, but there's no of here. And if anything, it will be the better answer because it's clearer. Include, don't need of. Consist, you need of. That's why there's that difference, okay? So you need to see what the question says. Okay, moving on. On rare blank, they have been observed to attack larger prey, blank sharks. Okay, I think 6 is pretty simple. But let's go 5 first. What do you think is the answer for 5? Also, welcome everyone to the live for those of you that are new. Occasions. On rare occasions. You don't think encompasses needs off? Yeah, it doesn't need off all the time, but it depends on your sentence structure. If you want to use it here, I would say you need an off though to make it clearer and more smooth. Is it even the right word to use? But yeah. Hi, New Pork. Not say that username, but hi, welcome. Compromiser or comprises. Comprises you need off also. That one confirm need off. Okay. But yes, occasion is right. Coherent. Yeah, to make it more clear. Wow, 面包. Maybe you can come take my job. Okay. They can afford a jelly cat. Okay. On rare occasions, they have been observed to attack larger prey, blank sharks. So what sharks? So these sharks are the larger prey, correct? So what is it? It sounds sad. Guys, I haven't even talked anything about it. Mianpao, you're just thinking too much, man. Hi koi. Like sharks. Yeah, pretty simple. Okay. If you can put more than one word, you can put such as, but over here, don't have. But if in front of the blank, if you put as, then such would be the answer, okay? I don't think you need off for compromises. This compromise mainly hold on. This compromise. Oh, compromise can be a noun when you're referring to agreement or solution. Then in that case you don't need off. But if you use it as a verb. Oh, okay, that's different already. Okay, then yeah, sure. So compromise mainly crabs, shrimps, lobsters. Yeah, okay. Not compromise. Oh, I keep my bad. I'm sorry, New Pork. Okay, let me search again. Comprise. Sorry, guys. This comprises. This comprises of. Okay. Yes. It does make sense. So, no, comprise. Yes. So, comprise is correct. Okay, so guys, we learned a different answer, okay? Thanks, New Pork, for that. Okay, next. So, comprise, you don't need off. It's a misconception, okay? That the correct phrase is this comprises, not this comprises of. Okay, moving on. Question 7. It sounds so weird yet correct. Yeah, sometimes there are sentences like this, but it is correct. They grab their prey and pull it blank their mouth. Okay, let's move to question 7. What their mouth? Should you buy bubble tea? Yes, you should. Unless you have too much sugar today, then no. Hi Kim Ming. 2. And pull it to their mouth. Into their mouth. Pull it into their mouth. But over here, I want to show direction though. Into is possible, but it implies that the prey is already in their mouth, and that is not what I really want. That's my chill vibe. Thank you, New Pork. I mean, it was right. I don't know everything, and we learn. Everyone learns. 100% sugar. That's diabetic 面包. But maybe like once a year. Okay, I'm not sure. Towards. Yes, towards is right. Post Joe, not inside. But welcome back, Post Joe. Yes, towards is right, guys. Sorry, I take a while to read. 面包, stop being mean to everyone. You don't have to call him out. He was nice enough to give us a new answer, okay? Okay. Sometimes octopuses crawl blank the ocean floor, sticking their long arms into small openings or crevices to seek blank their prey. Hi, Jay. Crawl on the ocean floor. Okay, anyone else agrees or disagrees? Hi, F Big CB. Welcome. Haven't seen you here. New Pork, I can't say that comment here. Later I'll get banned. I'll get flagged. Along, across. across the ocean floor, no. Along usually is along something like cut along this dotted line, something like that, okay? So on is right, it's the right preposition already. Because I'm talking about a certain surface. I am driving on the road, okay? Along sound might be more fluid, but it's not really what we require here. Across, not across. Across would be like, let's say this is the road, I'm crossing the road, like across the road, okay? I am across the road, yes. Sticking their long arms into small openings or crevices to seek blank their prey. To seek what their prey. Hi, Peanut. But ocean, no road. Yes, exactly why I feel like a lot or across is a bit weird in this case. Out, out. Everyone says out. Okay. So to seek out their prey, yes, correct. So the phrasal verb is seek out. Okay, what this phrasal verb means is to look carefully with effort. Okay, you don't seek for, that is incorrect. Okay, moving on. Seems like you guys are doing well. Octopuses are blank creatures which live by themselves in dens built from rocks. To keep themselves blank, they create rock doors as shields to keep out predators. That sounds like a very GPT explanation. What sounds like a very GPT explanation? You're just throwing that GPT around now, Mianpao. Independent, C, solitary. Yes. Solitary can. But it's I feel like for primary schoolers that may be too big a word. Invertebrate. Oh, I was wondering, huh? Not invertebrates. That's not what I'm looking for here. Independent. Independent means I can survive by myself, but over here they are saying that they like to be alone. So they are lone creatures, okay? Or so independent, not independent. Lone. Yes, lone is right. Lonely creatures. That just sounds sad. You wouldn't say it's lonely. Lone just means alone, okay? Lonely is more of a feeling. That's pretty sad, guys. Hold on, let me search this. Solitary. Okay, so solidary with D is a state of unity or shared responsibility. Solitary with a T means alone or separate from others. So over here, it should be the T one. Okay. Am I in JC? Hi, Manatee. Welcome, welcome. But no, I'm not in JC. That is a few years back. Solitary. I was checking if it was the D or the T one, cause I mixed it up. But yes, not lonely. Okay, that sounds sad for the octopuses. Okay, you got nothing else to throw around cause you never buy Jellycat. I also don't have a Jellycat. What do you mean? What is in a who is in a limbo? I only know Miffy is on a cruise. Solitary sounds good. Yeah, but that may be too big a word for primary schoolers to use, to be honest. Like, or no, that's wrong. That's right. Okay, to keep themselves blank, they create rock doors as shields to keep out predators. Protected, sheltered. To keep themselves protected. But if I want to use protected, I would appreciate if my sentence gave me protected from something. So if I'm being protected from a danger, that would means I'm what? Yes, safe. Okay? So I prefer the idea of safe. To keep themselves secure. That doesn't sound very nice. It just sounds like they're lonely. Guarded. To keep themselves guarded. Guarded means like you have weapons or some precautions taken to like fight if someone comes hit you or something. Okay. So I like safe. Sheltered. Keep themselves sheltered. That's not the main idea though. Like yeah, you have a place to stay, but not really. Okay, not good with vocab. It's fine, Esther. You can always learn. I mean, you see, like I do have to go and search up a few words sometimes, right? Like solitary and solidary. Never occurred to me that they were different words before. But apparently they do. It's like ascent and ascend with a T and a D. One's a noun, one's a verb. Like practice and practice. like C and S. Protected. To keep themselves protected. Okay, I guess I can accept protected because over here it talks about keep out predators. Once a map on Valorant. What do you mean once a map on Valorant? Oh, you mean save? Is it? Accent? Huh? Oh, is that the map? I don't know. Okay. Next. Blank threaten. Octopuses shoot out an inky fluid that darkens the water, confusing the attacker in order to blank their escape. Ascent. Yeah, that one, not accent. Ascent, okay? Whenever. Okay, so the difference between when and whenever is that when is more specific, like a specific point in time when something specific will happen. So the main thing is specific. Okay? Whenever means when this action or when this event will occur again. So that's the difference. Hi XX Yuri's Potato. Is that some K-pop fan page or something? But welcome. When threatened, yes. Correct. When threatened. Why am I wearing fake glasses? Because moderator Jason decided to put it on me. If you don't like it, you can ask moderator Jason to take them off. Why isn't it octopi? I do not know. That is too much already. Okay. How about feeling? Feeling threatened. Octopus. Wow, that's a good question. Feeling threatened. Okay, based on this, right? If in this passage I read on and then I suddenly see feeling threatened, octopuses shoot out an inky fluid. That means before that you have to tell me that. Okay, imagine this is kind of like Net Geo Wild. Okay, you're watching this guy narrating, and then there's suddenly they pan to an octopus swimming. Like it's just describing it, and then it says like, oh, it sees a predator, then it's moving towards the octopus. So after that, if you say feeling threatened, then yes, I can accept. But over here, the sentences before that don't really talk about it being threatened or anything. Okay, so I think when is the better answer. Yeah, so basically describing an event, basically what I did, I just took the long way, okay? New Pork did it for me. Oh, feeling is too specific. Oh, yes. Guys, I'm getting confused on my days. Like for one specific octopus, feelings too specific. Yeah, basically the Net Geo thing I said, okay? Glasses slay more. It's fine, guys. I'm not that picky. You wanna create a word? No, that's too much. I can't read that word. Okay, moving on. Oh, okay. This should be when. Okay, can I do the Net Geo voice? I don't know what's the Net Geo voice. I don't really watch TV, guys. Or like I don't really watch documentaries. Facilitate or aid. To facilitate their escape or to aid their escape. Can, I think. Do you only watch TikTok live? Guys, actually, fun fact, I don't even watch TikTok lives. I just doom scroll or watch Netflix. I sound like a degen, man. That's not good. Okay, so over here, to make their escape, to facilitate their escape, it's fine. Okay? They are also masters of what, which can alter their skin to take on a range of colors and textures to help them blend in with their surroundings. Can you say once for 12? What do you mean? Oh, sorry. I thought asking me to once threatened. No, that is too specific also. It's like the feeling. Hi, NYSF. Deception, blend. Wow. Okay. Hi, Titus. Welcome back. Disguise. Masters of Disguise. No, not really. Hi, Ray Ray. Welcome. Ensure. Oh, ensure their escape. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit slow at reading this. 15. Yes, 15 is blend. Okay, it seems like everyone knows this because it's like a common saying. Like you blend the colors in for art. Okay, not really camouflage. So the difference between camouflage and deception would be camouflage also can, but deception is more broad. So I'll just give it both to you guys, okay? So deception or camouflage. Disguise, masters of disguise. But disguise, that means you're putting on some. Technically, they do change their appearance, right? Okay, sure. Fit, to fit in. Uh, the 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 phrase of verb fit in is more like you want to mix with a group of people, or quite literally fit something into a space. So I don't think it will be, what do you call it? I don't think it'll be fit in. Hi WY. Is deception a word P6 would use? That's true. Masters are trickery. No, not trickery. Okay, guys, I'll just accept the three answers, okay? Okay, so blend in. Okay, it's not done yet. Oh, it is done. It is? Yes, it is done. Okay. Time to promote the book then. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed Complete Close, or rather enjoy doing Complete Close, or if you're weak at it and then you want to train, right? You can get this more than 1000 PSLE Complete Close questions ebook. I would think it's useful because you can train how to use your inferential skills, which is useful even for easy sections like grammar MCQs, okay? It's useful especially since the format is changing now. Your visual text, there's an inferential question. Your what's it called? Situational writing. Your task fulfillment, one of them would be inferential also. And even for hard sections like Compre OE, right? It can help. So you won't doubt whether are you answering the question or not. So basically, this has a huge collection of closed passages, and it contains 70 carefully curated practices to improve accuracy in identifying clues. So this is also 1990. So if you guys want to, or rather, you guys can consider it, okay? It's pretty useful. Mianpao left the chat. That's sad. Why did Mianpao leave? Quite interesting to listen different answers. Yes, yes. This is why everyone learn together, you know. Like just doesn't mean just cause I have the answer means only the answer's acceptable. It's good to debate and like, your logic makes sense. Like coming from your point of view, that does make sense to me. So I'll accept it. Something like that. They are getting some sponsorship from the cruise person. No, what? The cruise person isn't sponsoring us, guys. Okay. But yes, yes. Anyone want to choose a particular section? So far, we haven't touched vocab, MCQ, and S&T. Different books, but yes. Hi, Chin. Anyone want to choose? Or if you want to go back to grammar, MCQ, or do another Compre Close, that's fine with me too. You just need to let me know. Hi, what up, Pooh? Okay, suddenly everyone left. The location of the bookshop or the direction. Okay, I guess we are doing S&T. So the question asks, or rather, the question says, the guest asked Peter, where's the bookshop? And you have to rephrase it with the guest asked Peter. So what kind of questions are these? Does anyone know? It's pretty common. Can you just say where the bookshop was? Yeah, that's fine too. Bali Pools, you can't say directions because the question didn't say direction. Passive, nice try, Esther. So this kind, right, means direct. Then you have to change it to reported. Okay? You always paraphrase ChatGPT answers. Or for uni, right? Okay, but no. Over here, basically, you have to change the sentence while retaining its meaning and taking out words if the ones that they want you to link or start it with already has its meaning. But you can't add new meanings in, okay? It's not active to passive speech, but nice try, Titus. But yes, where the bookshop was is right, okay? So, where the bookshop was. So, remember, okay, over here, there's not much to change. You only need to change this. Remember, move 1/10 back. So, is present, move to past. Okay? And then you need to change the pronouns, the frequency of it. Hi, Gracie Beauty SG. Thanks for commenting. You don't need that in this case because you don't need to join that. It's already coherent enough. But yes, the back part is right. Yeah, for uni. Okay. Understandable. Okay, next, moving on. So this is the same structure as MCQ. So this is also direct to reported, okay? So these concepts are the same. Pillow, why do you dislike these questions? What is wrong with these questions? Hi, Jonas. I literally just did it, Pillow. What's wrong with these questions? Hi, user invalid. Hi, spaceman. The reason for them... Oh, the teacher asked the students the reason for them being late for class. No, over here, they didn't use the word reason, so you can't use that. Okay, let me tell you. So tense shift means you need to change the tense. You must be changed because it's pronouns. Okay, the rest don't need to change. Hi, Tiger Bear. Why they were late for class? Yes. Okay, not pretty common, pretty simple. But yes, it is a common structure that they will change. Why the class was late? Huh? Why they were late for class is correct. Not why the class was late. That is suddenly changing a lot. No, course student. Why the class was late? But they didn't tell me that it's the whole class though. Why the teacher was early? Esther, I don't think that's how it works. Okay. But late for class. Hi, fakey not exist. Okay. Moving on. Question 3. So this is a new structure. Yeah, something new that they'll test. So the surgeon operated on the patient successfully. A team of doctors assisted him. So with the what? So over here, these are complex sentences. Hi, Mary Lim. Okay, anyone want to give it a try? The surgeon operated on the patient successfully. A team of doctors assisted him. So with the what? You must change the verb to a noun. Or, okay, that's one way to do it. If you want to do it a different way, you also can. With the assistance of the doctor, the surgeon, yes. That was the one I was talking about. But over here, it starts with the, so you can't say with the, the assistance of the team of doctors. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Hold on, let me look at it. Yeah, so, yes, I think I wrote something wrongly in mine. So, if the assistants, very good, must change the noun form of the doctors. Did the team of doctors help? Not really. With the assistance of the doctors, the surgeon operated on the patient successfully. Okay. With the team of doctors assisting him, the surgeon operated on... Yeah, that's fine too, okay? As long as the meaning is right, it's fine. Because there are a lot of ways to say similar sentences. Okay, next. The police caught the thief quickly. A sniffer dog helped them. So with the what? Same thing. Do you guys want to try or do you want to move to a different structure? Okay. You should study for master soon. You already cook well. Huh? What's MSTS? Is that masters? Haven't studied. I'm confused, guys. Hi, Serene. Your comments are filtered for question 4. Oh wow. How did that activate my Siri? Okay. Oh, mid-sem test. Oh, yeah, in uni. Oh, poly, right? I forgot. Okay. Anyways. You think hi, Melissa Xia. Oh, haven't seen you before. Welcome. In the hell of the sniffer dog, the police caught the thief quickly. Oh, how did she comment though? Okay, but yes. The hell? Yes, that's exactly right. This is called Rubus. Probably. Or the thief, right? Okay, so over here, with the help of a sniffer dog, the police caught the thief quickly. TIEF. Okay. Okay, next. Let's do 10 S&T questions. Then maybe we can move to something else. Or vocab MCQ, that's the last one. Okay, so we were woken up by a clap of thunder last night. So a clap of thunder what? Hi WT. Okay, so over here, what are you changing? You're changing whatever you guys say just now, right? Or rather, you're changing active to passive. Let me change the arrow. Just gonna do. Oh, okay, but yeah, still, thanks for joining the live and commenting. I think it's called okay, then. A cloud of thunder woke us up last night. Yeah, pretty simple, right? I mean, it's a short one. So, a clap of thunder woke us up last night. Okay. Next, also pretty simple, testing the same. Passive, or rather, active to passive. So over here, what is it? The strong wind what? Hi, Kevin. The door was slammed shut by the strong wind. So the strong wind, oh, I'm not speaking properly today, guys. Okay, but basically it's the same thing, okay? Same logic. So the strong wind slammed the door shut. The strong wind slammed shut the door. No, slammed the door shut, okay? Cause the door to be slammed shut. We don't want caused the door to be. We don't need to add that. We can just rephrase it by jumbling the words up. Okay. Question 7. David stopped work. He injured his back. So owing to what? So over here, what does owing to tell us? Owing to tells us cause and effect. Hi Pickle Ng. Okay, anyone want to try? It's getting a bit dry, guys. Hi Tarek. If anything, what am I saying? If anyone has anything interesting to say, you can just comment that down also. Owing to injuring his back? No. Over here, you need to change. Fell down on Friday. Huh? Are you okay, Pillow? But no, not owing to injuring his back. It would be owing to his injured back. So you must make it into a noun phrase. Okay? The comma, David stopped work. Hi, Chua Sok Lei. Haven't seen you. So many NRIC names today. Owing to his injured back. Yes, owing to his injured back is correct. Okay? David stopped work. Hi, 1NS3Y. Welcome. Haven't seen you before. But post Joe, you got it right, okay? Okay. Seems like S&T is a little dry. Nobody really wants to try. So let's move to vocab. But before I move to that, let me just introduce a book for S&T, okay? So there's 1000 PSLE synthesis and transformation questions. So what you can do with this is basically there are real questions from top schools for targeted S&T practices, basically synthesis and transformation practice. I almost said situational writing. Oh my. Okay, so this book is specially designed to provide students with focused practice in S&T. With 1000 writers at work S&T practices, you guys can master skills needed to ace your exams. Okay, so this is also the same. It's 1990. So you guys got a lot of books to consider. Okay, let me move to vocab. Vocab MCQs. Let me see if you guys can see it like that. But hi, welcome everyone to the live. For those that are new, I do go through different sections, but we're ending soon, so I'll be going through vocab MCQ. Hi, Spaceman. Okay, question 1. The cashier was suspicious of the blank of the $100 note, which the stranger was trying to use for his groceries. So is it reality, validity, authenticity, or compatibility? 3. Authenticity. Okay, post Joe says. Okay, I'm just calling you once, okay? Once, why are you changing? Oh, hi, youngster. Because you. Okay, stick to 1. Okay, I guess we're going with 3. Okay. So over here, suspicious of the what? You guys are right. Authenticity. Okay, why? Let's go through the options. So reality. Reality means what is real in. Okay. Don't really suit money. Validity means arguments or logic being valid. So it's not whether about my note is real or fake. Compatibility means how well things work together. And lastly, what did I spell together? I could have wrote the short form for that. Authenticity means whether something is real or genuine. Okay, so that's why over here, the meaning or rather the context that we need is this. Whether the $100 note is real or genuine. Okay? So good job to the both of you. Well, welcome everyone to the live. If you guys have anything interesting to share or ask, you can type it down in the comment section. Please do so. It's quite dry now. Okay. So, question 2. The museum expert questioned the blank of the old painting before agreeing to display it. So, question the what? Originality, authenticity, design, or clarity. So, over here, we already learned the word, right? We learned what authenticity means. So, do you think it's still the answer? Oh, okay. So, you guys change to 1, or rather, once change to 1. The originality of the old painting before agreeing to display it. Wait, no. So, do you think it's right or not? Or is it a trick question? Hi, Jaden. That's such a NRIC name. Hi, no, not design. Okay, 3 is definitely out. But nice. No, not design. Okay, 3 is definitely out. But nice try, Jerome. Okay, so let's start from the back this time. Clarity means how clear something is. Okay, so when you speak, you must speak with clarity. Design refers to how something looks. But over here, we are talking about whether this thing is original or not, or whether it's real or fake. Okay, so over here, authenticity, like what we said, it's quite close, but usually it's this one will be real or fake. So I feel like 1 and 2 can be accepted, but it all comes down to whether, or rather how you see the question. So in this case, if you want to use authenticity, it'll be whether the museum wants to display something that's real or something that's fake. Okay? Originality, if you want to use it, it will be whether the thing is the first version or a copy. Oh, bye Gracie. Thanks for commenting and joining. Also, did someone give a gift just now? Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. But if someone did, thanks to the person. Sorry if I didn't catch your username. Okay, so over here is first version or copy. So it all depends on how you see the thing. Okay? But over here, I feel like originality suits more as an answer. Okay? Moving on. Question 3. The teacher instructed her students to blank their answers with those in the answer key after they had finished their practice papers at home. Okay, you guys say 2. Compare. Compare their answers with the answer key. This is pretty common, right? Like, it's a common phrase. You hear it often also. So, You guys are... Does anyone else want to try, or it's only the both of you? Okay, so yeah, you guys are right. So compute. Compute means to calculate. Usually it's used in math or coding. You shall leave now. Okay, bye Pillow. Thanks for joining and commenting. Okay, compare. Compare is the right answer because you want to check. You want to check if your answer and the answer sheet match. So that's why compare is right, okay? And in order to do this, you must, the action compare. Compose. What does compose means? Compose means to write or create something. And compress just means to press something together. Okay? Okay, moving on. Question 4. So after checking her script, Clara had to blank in before handing it in again. She had to what? 1. Compose it before handing it in again. Why do you need to compose it? Write it before. Okay, compose means you start something from scratch, okay? So she already checked her script, so she doesn't need to rewrite. So that's out. Try again, guys. Try again. Hi, JL. Haven't seen you before. Welcome, welcome. Oh, so many different answers. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 at this point. Okay, so retype just means to type again. Type again, I would infer it as I have to type the whole thing again, but I don't think Clara is that clumsy, right? Unless she really didn't like what she typed. Correct, yes, correct, because over here you said check. So when you check for errors and you correct them, or you correct the mistakes, okay? Compare means you check for differences. You're not really fixing them. So Jerome and JL, you guys are right, okay? But nice try for the retyping part. Alright, bye once. Thanks for commenting. Okay, question 5. The choir sang in perfect blank during the performance and earned the standing ovation from the appreciative audience. So is it perfect harmony, perfect narration, perfect consensus, or perfect steadiness? Okay, you guys say 1. Oh, thanks for the gift, Jerome. Okay, I caught you this time. So perfect harmony during the performance and earned a standing ovation. So that is correct. So why? What does harmony means? Okay, it means it sounds pleasant. So when sounds of different voices and sounds pleasant, voices and sounds that sound pleasant together, it's harmony. Okay, the thing you can say, I would want to harmonize with this. Okay, narration. What does narration mean? Narration means to tell a story. Consensus means to agree in idea. And steadiness means not changing or not shaking. Okay, not really about how my sound is blending. So yes, harmony is indeed correct. Hi, best mama. Okay, question 6. Last question before we call it a day. Although the instruments played in different pitches, they created musical blank. Rhythm, harmony, arrangement, or unison. So 4, okay. Jerome, is your answer for this 1? Or was that for the previous question? So it said 4 for this, unison. They created musical unison. Not really right. Unison means uniformed, okay? So it will be the same pitch on the same note. So it will be different but blended. So that is not what we're looking for here. Arrangement. Arrangement refers to order. So not mixing sound. Because over here we have different pitches. Harmony, what we went through just now, right? Different sounds that go well together. So that is our answer. Remember this? And then rhythm, what does it mean? It It's talking about timing. Follow this rhythm. Okay? Okay, with that, let me just promote the book. So it's either the 1200, which I talked about just now, but I'll talk about this one, which I didn't get to talk about just now. So, vocab MCQ questions, basically also the same, 1000. This is a book pack, as you can tell, it's 1000 vocabulary questions. It's excellent for daily practices, time drills, or mock tests. Depends on what you're looking for. It's quite versatile. You can make use of this however you want. And it's also 1990. Good practice, okay? For a cheap price. So, if you guys have any other questions, you guys can go to our Podia website or click the link tree that is under our TikTok bio. Then you can find whichever products you want. Okay? And with that, we'll call it a day, or rather, I'll call it a day for today. And I'll see you guys most likely tomorrow or Wednesday, if I'm not wrong. No, Thursday. Okay, bye guys.